guys all know how to blow dry hair. I don't do round brushing or anything, I just blow dry it. I used a little bit of this EDA Pro Liquid Light Serum for hair and skin, and I love the packaging. It's like this cute, like sleek black packaging. You can get EDA Pro products from the Walgreens Look Boutique, and if you're in California and you're familiar with Namie's, which is down in the LA area, it's like one of my favorite places to go when I'm down in LA. They do have the EDA Pro products there as well. So I put a little bit of serum in my hair right before I blow dried it, and it just kind of helps tame down my flyaways. My extensions are naturally really curly, so it just kind of helps tame down the frizziness of that. And so then next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a heat protectant. This is the CHIC heat protectant, and I just kind of do a few little squirts in my hair there, just to kind of help it not absorb so much of the heat. And I forgot a clip, so I'm just going to put this in a little scrunchie. So what I do is since I have extensions in, I just go to right where my extensions are attached. Like they start here and they go down, and they're super grown out right now, so I gotta get them done. And I just kind of clip or tie that up, and I take all of this hair and I bring it forward, and I'm using two different tools today. This is the KQC Professional Ceramic X Heat. It's like my favorite flat iron ever. And then this one is the Numi Reverse Wand. And I'm gonna sit up a little bit so you can see. So I drag all my hair forward, and I take all of the hair, and I'm gonna go about halfway down, and I'm gonna straighten all this. And I want the ends to be very like pin straight. So see how there's a lot of like little curly frizziness? I want to straighten all of that out. And this is just my favorite straightener. I have a few different ones, but I find this is the one that I always go back to. It just does the best job of giving a smooth, straight finish to my hair. Okay, so you can see the difference. This side is the straightened side, and then this is what it looks like, kind of blow dried, air dried. So I'm gonna do that to this side too. Okay, so I straighten that, and then what I'm gonna do is get my reverse wand. This is just one I like to use the most. And I'm gonna start off, I like to start in the back because then I can just throw my hair in the back. And you're going to wrap your hair, and then you're gonna leave a nice tail. Do you see how much I'm leaving? You wanna leave a nice good couple inches at the end. Again, depends how long your hair is. If you have a lot shorter hair, you might not be able to leave that much hair. And then just kind of drop it. And I'm just gonna continue to pick up pieces and wrap it around, and leaving a good, I don't know, what is that, 2 or 3 inches at the end where we leave it straight. And this is like one of my all-time favorite hairstyles to do. And the great thing about it is I will curl my hair like this one day, and then I will put it in a loose braid at night, and wake up the next morning, run a little bit of dry shampoo in my roots, and it looks just as good as it did the day before. It's like my favorite hairstyle just because it holds so nicely. Using the curling one really helps keep those curls in all night long. And the nice thing is that putting it in a loose braid versus like a bun keeps it from getting those weird kinks at the top, like I usually do when I toss it up in a bun at night. So I'm just continuing to wrap it around. I don't really pay much attention if I'm laying it flat across the wand or if I'm just kind of like wrapping it around. I don't really pay too much attention to that. It doesn't really bother me much. I just wrap it however it goes. The most important part is that you just leave that part straight at the end. And when I do this hairstyle, I prefer it to be parted in the middle too. I like it. It just looks nicer. This reminds me, there used to be a show with Mary-Kate and Ashley on the CW. I can't remember what it's called. If I can find it, I will like put it across the screen. But, or insert a picture of them. They used to have this hairstyle that was really similar to this, and I remember just thinking it was so cute and could never figure out how to do it. I've never been a really good hair person, like hair styling. It's just not my thing. I can't do fancy cute braids or anything. So I never knew how they did it. And then obviously as I learn more and practice and watch videos, I learned different techniques and figured it out, and this is just my favorite, and I think it's really cute for the summertime too. So we have one whole side of our head all done, and then we have the ends all straight. I have curled all of the bottom half of my hair, leaving the ends all nice and straight. So then for the top, we're going to take it out of that awesome little ponytail and part it where I want it. And I start from the back here, and my natural hair is pretty straight for the most part, but because my natural hair, like this whole layer, is quite a bit shorter than my extensions, my natural hair, the lower part, is quite long, but this top layer, there's not a lot of layers from here down, so I don't like the ends of this to be straight, so I curl these pieces all the way down to the bottom. That way they blend with the curls that are at that same length, because I don't want it to be real choppy. So I just curl this normally, and I curl it all the way down. So if you have a lot of layers, this looks best if your hair is basically all close to the same length, but since this whole layer of hair is quite a bit shorter, to make it blend with this and give the appearance of having more, you know, hair that's the same length, that's why I curl it all the way down rather than leave that. Otherwise I get this weird layer of this hair all, you know, funky. So I'm gonna leave those front pieces alone for now and just keep curling all of these all the way down to the bottom. So for this front piece, what I like to do is take my straightener, and I use my straightener for the front pieces because I don't want them to be super curly cued. So I grab this whole section right here. It's like a pretty decent sized section. I'm going to take my straightener and I'm going to go pull it towards the center of my face and twist. And the reason I pull it towards the center of my face is I like it to kind of swoop down. So try that again, grab it, pull it towards the center of my face and twist it. And it gives it a little bit of a curl, and I kind of keep the ends a little bit straight there. And do it for this side too. Grab the nice big sections because I like it to kind of blend together, and pull it towards the center of your face and twist. Do it again. And see how it kind of angles my hair to a little bit more like this rather than having my part be this far back. It kind of pushes that hair forward. So now that I have it all curled, the ends are all straight, I like to take my fingers and I'm gonna run through these curls and break them up because I don't want them to be all uniform. I think that it looks much better when you just kind of mess it up a little bit, fluff them, play with them a little bit, and then you can go back in with any pieces that you need to recurl and get those all curled the way you want them. Some pieces you might want to make a little extra curly just to add kind of some texture in there. I like kind of the messy, piecey look. I think it's really cute. And it gives, you know, a nice like beachy feel. And then what I'm going to do is I like to take a pomade to just kind of add a little bit of added texture, tame down any flyaways, and just kind of make it a little bit more piecey. I found that the Beach texturizing sprays and stuff just make my hair too dry feeling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, this is the EDA Pro, this one is called, I believe, Serene Moisturizing Texture Spray, and the packaging on this is cute too. It's got like a little compact with a mirror, and then you have like this little piece here. And I've used this a few times already and I really like it. And it's just a nice pomade, and I take, I don't know, probably about that much in my hands. I'm gonna add a little bit of moisture to your hair. It has like kind of a little bit of like a cologne type scent to it. And I'm just kind of tousling this through my hair, scrunching it a little bit. Take whatever's like on the tips of your fingers and I kind of just rub that into my roots a little bit. It doesn't make my hair oily at all, which I like. It just kind of adds a little bit of texture there. And just kind of fiddle with your hair and run your fingers through it. Go back and curl any pieces that might need a little bit of touching up. Like this little guy here. Sometimes I will go back through and curl this with the wand. Just kind of depends on the day. I like that. And so the texturizing pomade just kind of adds a little bit of texture. It just kind of loosens up and splits up those curls a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with a shine spray. This is the Brilliant Spray Mist from EDA Pro. And I'm just going to lightly mist my hair. And that's going to give a nice little glossy shine. And I find when I do my hair like this, I don't really need any hairspray. The curls just stay very nice. The pomade really helps kind of keep the hold of the curls as well. And this is just kind of my favorite summery beachy hairstyle. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you recreate this look. It's super easy, stays all day, and then at night I just take it back and braid it, and the next morning run my fingers through it again and I'm good to go. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!